Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful broadcast. This time it is week 4. It is Jacksonville at the Colts. We do have an official away alternate. All right, we're gonna wear it. Let's go Jaguars, I guess. Kind of weird for me to say that, but hey, whatever.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Marshall's Colts going up against Beckham's Jaguars. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the AFC South as we join you from Lucas Oil Stadium. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, I think you said a word. You said it's a heated rivalry there. You know, I use a different term. I call it a hated rivalry because that's what it's turned into. When you play each other a couple times a year, you're good football teams. The emotions just keep building, and we got what we're going to get here today. That's two teams that don't like each other, and they're going to play hard.
Thomas Morstead getting his team set as we're about to get underway here. And with that kick, we're underway. Beckham is going to test the coverage this time. Rodgers marching onto the field now. He finished up last week with a quarterback rating of about 80.
Aaron Rodgers was not asked to move as much as he does here in the NFL when he was in college, so we didn't know he was this dynamic, this quick of foot, and man, is he dangerous when he moves out of the pocket.
The Jaguars bring in an extra tight end for this play. First down at the 31. Murray looking out wide. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. The Jaguars doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Good for only a yard. Here's how the Colts defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Jaguars now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. Rodgers from the shotgun. Lewis got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Jaguars on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Murray's hit and brought down. Ends up picking up 7.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Bradshaw tackles made, and that'll move the chains. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down at the 31. Murray's hit and brought down.
You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
The Jaguars take it from the 28. Collins is the one who made the big stop.
The Colts defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 30. Lewis has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Jaguars put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Murray's lined up in a single back formation. And a gain of 4. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They step up to the 9-yard line. Here's the handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw. Bradshaw is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
This has been a long drive so far. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Met by Barr that time. Just a yard away. 2nd and goal at the 1. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. He made it. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Johnson's going to test the coverage here. Keeps churning ahead. Johnson's tackled down at the 22. That return's good for about 22. At quarterback, out of TCU, a former 2nd-round pick and Rose Bowl winner, Andy Dalton.
Well, what he has proven that he's a durable quarterback, and he has all the intangibles that you want to see in your quarterback. He can lead, but also he has the physical talent to run and throw. I like him a lot.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 22. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Launches it down the field. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Here's the football resting at the 43. 1st down following the long play.
380.
Johnson's taking the handoff. Gains 15.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. Second down and 11. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel.
380.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
The Colts set now to attempt the field goal. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. With almost an entire quarter in the books, they at least have a field goal to brag about.
Jim, it's kind of like a round of golf. You know a lot about that. Sometimes you don't birdie or par the first couple holes, but it's a long contest. It's a long game, and I think they got their confidence going with that field goal.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Colts defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the #1 key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call them out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call them. Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Tackle made by Smith that time.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Jaguars have it at the 34. Murray's hit and brought down. Back here in the 2nd quarter, defense ruled the first, And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long and preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answer. So stay with your game plan and see if you can find a way to make it work.
It's now second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They better hurry to get the snap.
Murray lined up in the backfield.
Stands in the pocket. He makes the catch.
Rodgers is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Jaguars take it from the 43. Met by Barr that time.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Bradshaw, solo back set.
Second down and 8. They give it to him on the counter.
The Jaguars lead here in the first half, but the run game has been stagnant. Bradshaw has been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever.
Intercepted. Got a big lane. Just out of the first quarter, and we'll see now if the offense can capitalize on this opportunity to get back into the game.
I would expect them to right here. They understand after a couple times out there what the defense is doing. Now take advantage of that, especially in this situation right after a turnover.
And incomplete as Marshall can't hold on.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Colts have it at the 39. And they get the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
From the gun, Dalton.
Secures it with 2 hands. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
It's becoming evident here, partner, that this defense has done quite a job so far and is ready for this occasion. I know it's only the second quarter, but they've dictated the pace of this one.
You are right. I know it's early in the game, like you said, but so far the defense is winning the battle, and I think we kind of expected that coming into today's game.
The Jaguars were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence when you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The play clock's running down. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Gives it to him again. Murray's hit and brought down.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
The Colts will come out in the dime.
And the give to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Arrington's there to make the stop.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
The Jaguars will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first.
Third down and 6. Could have been intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense on third down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found a way, knocked that pass down.
Johnson's got it at the 27. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. That return's good for about 13.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Jaguars team official. DeMarco Murray's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 7.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and short. Back to him. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The defense stops the clock. Thomas Morstead will punt this one away.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Jaguars bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. Lewis is taken down at the 49.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Has his target. Ryan's the one who brings him to the ground.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Rodgers going to take off with it.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still first down.
At the 45-yard line. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun. Barr gets to the quarterback.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Colts with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45.
And it's caught by Bradshaw. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The Jaguars are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Heaving it down the field. And intercepted.
Defensively, they had played so poorly for most of the half, and then Phil, I don't know if you saw that one coming. The interception could certainly change everything.
Oh, it does. You know what? It helps your confidence, but think about the other team, too. The quarterback throwing an interception, he's going to be thinking about that for a while, and he's going to be a lot less aggressive in his decision-making. The defense should start playing better.
1 half down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Colts have not been careful with the football. The Jaguars have to feel somewhat fortunate that those same turnovers haven't cost them more.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Colts snap it at the 31. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
The Colts snap it at the 41. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Just moments into the third quarter, and they've wasted no time asserting themselves, finding the end zone, and going in front, Phil.
Well said, Jim. They did not waste any time on the offensive side, but I'll say this, the defense, they wasted halftime. They must not have been listening to their coach.
The Colts getting set for the point after. An extra point is good.
The Jaguars back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 10-7.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff.
Sankey's got a chance to return this one. The Jaguars just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Ahmad Bradshaw with the carry.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol. The Jaguars take it from the 38. Taking off. Delmas is there to make the tackle.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The Jaguars look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
They need to get the play off. 2 tight ends on the field here. Now Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Colts set at the line. Dime package. He's hit as he throws it. After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun, Rodgers. Bradshaw's got the catch and the first.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer, but these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
And Delmas there to take it down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Play clock's running down. Sankey's handed the football. Brought down at the 29.
Sankey's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Jaguars have it at the 29. Parker's there that time for the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Back to the ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The kick is good. With that field goal, we have a tie game as we get later into this one. Do you think either team's going to pull away, Phil?
No, I do not. I think this game is going to go down to the wire, and what play is going to be the most important one? Hey, that's what we're going to sit back, watch, and find out.
Johnson's running this one out. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
The Colts now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Second down, 2 to go. They'll go ground. Smith's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Colts offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Third and 3. The catch is made by Cameron. He's tackled right at the 31. That's his first reception today.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion. Look out, the defense is showing a blitz here.
Down the field. Did not get both feet down.
If you're a defensive back in the NFL now, you've got to be alert for the deep passes down the field, because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Dalton's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
The Colts all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Picks up 8 here. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The corners step back. Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. 3rd and 5. He's going to get another carry.
The Jaguars defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line and they tackle the runner for a loss.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. Still nearly an entire quarter to play, but that field goal could have been the key score they needed.
Oh, I think it's a very key score there, right there, Jim. And what you have done, you've put pressure on the opponent's offense. Let's see if your defense can go out there and take advantage of it.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Jaguars' defense has been terrific. These coordinators on defense on both sides have to be thrilled because they have ruled this game.
Oh, boy, defenses, man, when they rule games, you know, they love it. They talk the talk. You know, they're over on the sideline yelling at the offense, come on and do something because we're doing such a great job. But I like these defensive struggles, Jim.
Arrington's going to make the tackle. The Jaguars clearly came into the week prepared to get their tight end involved again. Lewis been huge in spots, making plays, and that's helped this offense tremendously, Phil.
Let's give the offensive coach some credit here, Jim. He found something he really likes against this defense. That's the tight end, and he keeps going to it.
Bradshaw's taken down at the 40. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Jaguars are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Bradshaw's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
Trying to beat the play clock. Bishop Sankey makes the catch. And he'll step out.
The Jaguars, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Colts come out in a dime package. 2nd and goal from the 5. Bradshaw's marked down after a gain of 4.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You can do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. They better hurry to get the snap. Right back to power surge for 6. Touchdown.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Inside of the uprights.
The Colts set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 17-13. Smith's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
The Colts in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 17-13. First down at the 20. And he's taken down.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
As Cameron. Ball is out. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
Johnson's going to run this one out. Breaks out of that one. The Jaguars were able to knock the ball out the last time and get the takeaway.
Hey, man, this defense, boy, do they go after the football. They are aggressive, sometimes too aggressive where they miss assignments, but not that time. They jarred the football loose.
Steve Smith with the grab. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Blue 10. Blue 10.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Third down now.
Blue 10. Blue 10.
Quick drop back.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
That time on third and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
They bring him to the turf.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 35. Collins is in on the tackle.
And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Bradshaw now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. That's a timeout by the defense.
Third and 2 coming up. The Jaguars take it from the 43. Bradshaw's tackled down after a gain of 2. Defense calls a timeout. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Another handoff. Bradshaw's tackled down at the 45.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second and 11. Here's the handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
3rd and 5. And now here's the toss.
Good job on the ground there by Ahmad Bradshaw.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put two hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
By the winless Jaguars, who now pick up a win against the undefeated Colts at the time. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it went. I could be wrong. I could be dead effing wrong. But it looked like I had seen that the Colts were undefeated and the Jaguars were winless. So, oh no, the Colts had one loss. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch at Nick_LS, where you'll see all of this live. Thanks again, guys, for joining.